Howdy Zaddy, Big Beefy Burger Buddy here with an episode of Binding Rise Command Plus. Ah, it's the wrong character, fuck. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna go... Here's what I'll do. Remove D6. That'll be my compensation, because that's like part of the flavor of the fact that you play Eden. So I just play default Isaac with no... I just want... Okay, this is actually a blessed run. A pooter actually turned into a, or like a regular fly turned into a pooter. How often does that happen? Pretty rare. Yeah, my bad, I guess. But I don't know how to, like, not, like, fix that. But I would rather have no starting items, and we'll just say that that's how that went. So basically, it's an Eden Streak plus 1 Isaac run where you don't have D6, which I prefer it that way, actually. There's probably like ways to fix it in console. I don't know. Or like the run where I could, like, I don't know, like turn and clicker and then like get like spawn a random pedestal item, and I don't want to like mess with the item pool trying to like get this to work. If that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just gonna accept that this just happened. Wow, you nice team kill, idiot. And we'll just go from there. Hey, that's a good twinket. I'm gonna take that trinket. I'm sure there'll be no repercussions for this horrible mistake. What I could do is you know what, I got a plan. We'll just coast an Isaac run, and then I'll go like play a Eden run on a different file. Probably my middle file, since that's basically my modding stream, although like ones that aren't... I have 2 streak files. One of them is the personal one, and one of them is this one. And yeah, we could just do that. So next run will be Eden on a different file to see if we can actually manage to do the thing I'm trying to do. So let's try to do this. Range up. Gulp. Ooh. I got a diet sinus infection. That's certainly a sentence. Yeah, now that I know I could just go... you know I need an unidentified pill. We always take those. I'm addicted, straight up addicted. There is like an easy solution, and yeah, I think just playing an Eden run on another file is like the good way to do it. But we're gonna stick with the fact that I deleted D6, because like, fuck that item anyway. Is it a good item? Yeah. Yeah, it's very good. But there's a lot of items that aren't D6 that are also good. So I mean, really, I can't say D6 does not get use out of, like, I don't know, turning active items into passive items and actually being able to smile instead of like trying to fish for something that's like marginally better than the thing you just found before. Like, oh wow, I found slipped rib, I just re-rolled it. Oh wow, instead of that I got like fucking pointy rib instead. There's you know, you just kind of re-roll it into something marginally better, and it's like, I feel like they're gonna get the same amount of use. Maybe one of them actually was better because, I don't know, sometimes having defense is quite good. I'm gonna say maybe I use this, but also I don't really care. My dingleberries are gonna... What a weird word. Like, who came up with that? They deserve like some sort of reward for that. Today's Sunday when I'm recording this. It won't matter too much. I guess what's like really cool is the fact that I've decided to start actually posting shorts onto my YouTube channel. Funny room, insane room, high value room right here. And my shorts, they've been doing kind of well. I'm happy about that. I started posting on TikTok forever ago. Like, I've only posted like 3 videos on there, and they have like 7 views each. And I'm like, I don't think I like TikTok. So that's a lot of effort. It's not that much effort ultimately to make a short like that, especially when it's just kind of a clip from a game. Minus the one that was not a clip from a game. It was actually me syncing up a fucking animation, and by animation I mean me squishing a character to music, and that took a lot longer, but you know, 7 views, whatever. YouTube is like, here, you don't even... You like just had a recent stream clip where you're playing Winston and you like kept laughing when Mercy fell off the cliff. I'm bad right there. So I shouldn't just like add to this nonsense. Yeah. they're doing kind of well on YouTube, so like I actually have an incentive to do it. And it's actually just like a bite-sized version of how I normally edit. And when you really think about it, when I make the like long clip dump kind of videos, it's basically just one of those at a time, rather than a whole bunch of clips stitched together that nobody's gonna watch, because, I don't know, short form content is like what's in. Which I get. But I never had the motivation, because I was like, yeah, this takes like too long and I hate doing this, and I always had to like try to like post banger after banger, so it was like my like, I don't know. But you know what? I'm just gonna post shit that I think's funny. Usually that's gonna be clips. Like, yeah, I had an overreaction because I got an active item on a Keeper. Yeah, let's just do that one. That seems pretty, just... They just, like, fit how I edit stuff, so... Yeah, and I also have just a bunch of stuff just sitting on my computer that I could actually do something with. So, yeah, I'm happy with the whole... I used to be super against it because I was like, dude, I can't contribute to this, like, lowered attention span stuff. But it's just, like... That's what it is. And it's not like, I mean, part of the reason I'm enjoying making them is also I've been going on Instagram Reels and finding them funny, and also being like, hey, is that video I've seen on Blue Sky? That's cool. Whoa, is that artist I like? So you just kind of see things you've already seen and be like, so this is basically just the stuff I like to see. Also helps that the algorithm instantly figured me out rather than TikTok's. I think theirs is a little, like, crazier, though. Fuck TikTok, by the way. I hate it. I'm actually probably just going to delete my TikTok. But, there you go. There's a little, like, drum snare for you. I'm gonna say the secret room is not there, actually. It's gonna be right over here at the bottom on the right here. When I go here, it's right here. Like, TikTok just kind of sucks. Like, full stop. Not a fan. But, like, Reels, like, figured me out immediately. TikTok was like, oh, you liked one video of somebody, like, falling into a bunch of, like, cups of water. Like, alright, I guess. Here's a bunch of just nonsense. I'd say maybe 1/8 of them I, like, don't flip past immediately because they're not fun. At least they're not my brand of humor. They're, like, over-skidded. A lot of the furry shit you see on, like, TikTok is, like, VR chat, like, inside humor, which I just don't find VR chat skits funny, so... Like, I don't know, they're just not funny to me, but like, Instagram was just like, dude, we know exactly what you want. You want Overwatch clips of people doing funny shit? I'm just gonna use this. Because we don't really have, that would have been a really funny way to take an input damage. You like Overwatch clips, and you like bunny videos. We figured you out already. But then also, you don't scroll past one ad for like an indie game that you already knew existed and were like kind of intrigued on like seeing. Here's like a 15 ads, actually like 5 ads in a row of other indie games, and I'm like, dude, these all look awesome. But can I go back to my bunny videos? I also do appreciate when how fucking blatant shitty product ads are on. They're like the laziest ads ever. Okay, here we're gonna go like ad diff. Ready? That was a lot of damage for 1 coin. But here's the ad diff. Here's your ad tier list. Shitty ad of somebody just recording a fucking product that they were sent in their living room. Like F tier. AI generated ad, below F tier. F. That's like Z tier. Fucking Coca-Cola ass shit. Coca-Cola ass fucking bear fake shit trash. I don't know. You can easily tell when an ad is there, and it's the easiest thing to fucking flick through like within 1 frame. Because it's always just some person. Like, did you guys hear about this new product? Well, they don't call it a new product. They just go like, this great new bag. No, I don't give a fuck. Scroll by. Like, you can instantly tell. It's not like other sites ads, like Reddit and shit, where it's like, you're in a bunch, like Reddit's like, okay, we know you like art, so I think the best thing that Google could do is insult you by telling you to AI generate a rabbit image, and it has to be specifically the rabbit one, because they got that data. When it's the most pretentious shit it could ever be, is like an AI generated image of something I could just draw, or if I didn't want to draw it, I'd have somebody talented draw it for me instead. But now they're like, no, like ChatGPT should do it for you. You got a busy schedule, dude. You can't, like, you're working your 9 to 5. You can't go and, like, do something with for passion. It's, like, just, like, instant dog food. You don't have a talent. You don't understand art. Here, just do it. Now you can be an artist. Dog, if I dumped out a bunch of cards on a table and I said, dude, I made a new card game, guys. I'm not a fucking game dev. I just shit out a fucking random thing of, like, things that other people already made, you know? I didn't, like, fucking make Balatro. We just fight both at once. I do like having the mind. I did have my last Isaac run was a personal run. And I had Curse of the Lost 3 floors in a row. Which was pretty bad. Now I will say, like, hey, the fact that we're Isaac, it doesn't matter for the streak, because I'll just go play the other Eden run on the other file to, like, help fix the problem. But yeah, it would be really nice to have like a D6 here. Because, like, ooh, 2 key pieces? Could get something better with those. Do I even want to go, like, find my item room? I really don't. I think I kind of need to. All things considered, I'm willing to go for this. Good thing he didn't try to do any swervy stuff. I was gonna say, unfortunately, we can't get that, but thank you for the Eternal Heart dropping, thanks to the key pieces I'm gonna most likely say is the reason for that. 10 cents. Now, you've intrigued me. Oh, it's a gold penny, actually. Which could just be 10 cents. I just don't like the gold pennies. They just take too long, you know? I'm here trying to get things done quick, And here's how you do it. You just go to the secret room and pick up money anyway, and then you're like, that's enough money anyway. I'm okay with just using 2 bombs. Because you get that deal chance too. Okay, we will do this. You wanna know why? Because I do have money equals power. That's probably exactly the thing you didn't want to have happen. And it happened. So nobody acts shocked there when that kind of transpired. We'll just do it the fast way. I'll just do it this way. Boss rush might not be obtained. I'm fine with that. See, you know, like fool's gold right there. Normally, okay, this room also like fucked me up on a ultra hard run. Which I was playing ultra hard on stream. That was like really fun, by the way. If you didn't catch it, it's on the live VODs, so you can definitely watch it. But I'm thinking of just streaming regularly ultra hard runs. One, because they're not nearly as hard as they used to be. Main reason is HP ups are they actually give you the value. I do like peeking shears. It's a very good pinking shears. It's a very good item. But you're also playing the game on what is technically normal mode, so you don't have like every benefit that, or like every hindrance that like hard mode has. You know, more curses, which, funnily enough, that's the first thing I'm going to mention, but that just means that you have less of a chance to get Curse of the Unknown, which is the only curse you don't have in Ultra Greed, so, like, you still get to see your health bar more often. But, you know, all that stuff that doesn't just get automatically applied, like Beggars not requiring 6 cents before they pay out, enemy projectiles is probably the biggest one, but also, like, the HP ups actually healing you is like substantially good. Could sit here and grind this. Well, that's cheating, so we're not gonna do it. If you know, you know. I was gonna say, I don't know if this is worth my final bomb, but when the coin gave me, or like the key gave me a bunch of coin, we can try? I'm gonna try. It worked. That saved us a bomb, because we don't have money. We have 1, actually. Unfortunately, we got a gold key towards the end of the floor, where it's probably the least useful. So we'll just go with that. But yeah, it's just... Ultra Hard is kind of fun, because one, it also helps that a lot of the really, really bad items got buffed. Because I would say before, especially when I used to play this game on, like, probably, Afterbirth. Not even just Plus, just the regular Afterbirth. It's like, HP ups were just trash. They really didn't do much for you. Because, like, that game's meta, really, at that time was, like, full going to Soul Hearts. And just try to be, like, the most powerful character you could ever be. And now, I don't know what the meta is now, but I don't follow one. But, like, Angel Deals, I think Angel Deals are, like, the highly considered better route to go now, just because... Devil Deals tend to have a lot of bad items in them, and also you can fight Krampus, and then there's like that whatever chance Krampus ends up being like basically just an active item you don't need. And it's just like you skip a deal anyway to get it, and it's just not like there's just a lot of good stuff in the Angel Deals, plus the fact that if you if you want to get the key pieces, there's never a bad like I will do this, absolutely. I'll do like 14 damage. Why not? The Angel Deals just got a lot better, so like, with that existing, the speed up is huge. You have like no reason not to just go that way. And then like with that, with the buffs to like HP ups actually give like healing health back. They're useful, not only just like to top up your health, but like playing like anything that like requires HP to like play, especially blood donation machine. This is a great way to get money. It's just the game has changed a lot, and a lot of those bad items are good now. I get another one of these. I will take this. Sacred Orb will end up giving me something maybe decent in boss rush. And yeah, Tech Point 5, pretty good. I'm very, very glad to have it. Oh, you'll go to our arcade and just like kind of go crazy on taking damage. But I hope I've like shown, because a lot of people that play Isaac really just like being overpowered. I feel like I might be generalizing too much, but I feel like if I like curate the group I say when I say this, but I feel like a lot of people that like still like playing the game but don't fully like try to learn a lot of it, or like just kind of come back every once in a while to just play a run for fun, you know? Nothing bad with that. But I feel like a lot of them just don't understand like how good a lot of items are. And the reason I do that is I watch like a lot. I view a lot of community posts and stuff like that from other Isaac creators where they're like, okay, so I just realized I bought that, but then tears down, unfortunately. Or they're like, here's 4 items from this list. Which one is the best one? I don't have a bomb. I don't have a bomb. I don't have a bomb. I want me a bomb. I'm willing to do that for a bomb. I'm willing to do that for a better tarot card. There you go. That's pretty good. But I remember when I remember my disappointment when it was like 4 items, and the two of them that were on the list were the Horseman item, 7 seals, and meat. And meat is not a good damage up, but because it's a damage up that goes directly under your stats, like you're just like, for people that just feels better, so I understand why a lot of people like gravitated towards that. But it's just like that familiar just does a lot of damage for you, and you might just be completely unaware of the fact that familiars, especially ones like that just passively do more damage, are probably overall going to be helping you do more damage, but obviously that also doesn't factor in things. I'm going to take the Jawbreaker because we're going to max out our money anyway, so you just might not be aware that how much value something like that is happening just because you're not the one actually doing it. But dude, familiars, even, I've always said this, I would even say this in Flash Isaac, Brother Bobby was a good item. I think Brother Bobby is such a good item, it is worth a heart container in the Devil Deal to get Brother Bobby. And I feel alone in saying that. I don't know what the consensus is now, because now we're so far, like 10 years past that. And it's just like, they buffed Brother Bobby to just have twice the shot speed. So like, now there's no reason not to use it. Other than the fact that like Brother Bobby got removed from the Devil Deal pool, so that way you have less of a chance to actually see this item that's like actually like a lot more meaningful. You just have to like be aware it exists, which tends to be the I don't know, tends to be the determining factor on whether or not you're like a winner or a scrub. But yeah, I get why people don't like it. And then there's also, again, the fact that, even though it's really a really bad increase, like, meat still, like, scales other items. When you have items that scale off of your damage, that's pretty good. You know what else is pretty good? BFF. So I'm gonna take that. Oh, but you're gonna put me all the way back here? Wow, I would have never picked this spot for the red room, by the way. I would have picked bottom left. They're hard to find sometimes. But yeah, did you know that like a lot of items you might think are bad are actually like way better? And I tend to like, especially somebody who now is enlightened in Isaac's heart. I wouldn't say it's my favorite item anymore. I just like rubber cement a lot. Because it just leads to the most fun strategies for me. But dude, there are so many like items that I tend to look at it like, hey, if I don't know if an item is actually good, maybe I'm just not using it right. And that goes especially for like active items. Like the portal gun pit item, that's unfortunately PJs tends to always get it always shows up really when you don't need it, and you get less than you would normally. Which, I mean, that's a good problem to have. Hold on, water. But I tend to look at items like that and I'm like, okay, is it actually bad or am I just not using it right? Because I said, like, I appreciate, I think it's just called ventricle scissor or vertical scissor or something like that. It's the scalpel. It's the portal gun scalpel item. And I'm like, yeah, you can do all these like flashy like dodges with portals, but like just base movement, you don't need that usually. So, especially like when you're playing, I don't know, like light path Eden streaks, which tend to be the easiest part in the entire video game. I would say in most runs to be able to do. I still have a slot. But you don't need all these flashy dodges. But then I was enlightened at the fact that you gain invulnerability frames, so you can actually go in your curse rooms for free. So like that immediately made it like an item I'm like, you don't really need to use it. It has a skill ceiling, but it's like kind of irrelevant. It's not that useful. To just straight up being like, dude, this is actually like a top tier item that I would definitely, anytime I see it in the shop, if I don't have an active item I'm like currently trying to get value out of, like, dude, let me go like straight up, give me that. On top of the utility that like backtracking helps, like there's a lot of good reasons to have it now. And comically, here's Satanic Bible at the very end of the run, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm still gonna go with the shears. Why? Because it's the one that will do damage. And speaking of doing damage, this room has a lot of enemies in it, so I'm gonna try to kill them with the thing that I bought. Well, I didn't buy it, I found it in an item room. Which, I like spent a key to do it, so if you really think about that. And obviously I'm gonna do this. Might as well just have a little bit of an extra flex on these enemies. These champions are not gonna see what's coming. But yeah, this is just like it's a pretty good run. I just realized I have 20 damage, and I don't even have like my damage multiplier active. I don't even quite care if that's Chaos card. I got my stuff. Got my stuff ready for this fight. I'm gonna go ahead and get that guy in there. That guy, as if it's not just Isaac, but headless, chasing after his foes. Pretty good. Oh, I got hit. Dude, I wonder if this Algiz rune is gonna help me out. I don't know. Chocolate milk? Do I even want it? I like chocolate milk though. These are gonna be like, like one shots basically. Yeah, we get chocolate milk. Chocolate milk. I haven't had chocolate milk in a while. Maybe I should like get some chocolate milk. Dude, have you seen how expensive milk is? It's more expensive than gas. Ha! Economy humor. Actually, is it? Gas is pretty fucking expensive right now. Yeah. It might not be. I haven't bought milk in a while because I don't drink it. If that makes sense. They have the strawberry milk. I need candy when I eat milk. Drink it. You don't eat it. Well, I guess you could eat it if it like curdles up. But then you probably shouldn't, because that would probably like cause some problems. And I would recommend avoiding, I don't know, eating like spoiled food like that. It's all up to you though. It's like, do I want to eat spoiled food? I don't know. That's my Skeksis impression. I usually say that when it's time for me to impersonate a Skeksis. I will take the sad onion, and I'll be honest. Nah, we'll take it. We'll take it, and then if it's funny, I feel like, does the damage just go stupid high? It looks like it does. So we're gonna fight Delirium. Just because I feel like you give me C-section on the very end with like chocolate milk, and it looks like the damage on that goes up. Like, you gotta go do it. And then Spoonbender is like kind of comically like a little too late for me to do it if, I don't know. This might like, ooh, my homing laser actually, it's hominged. It wasn't homing before that, so. Yeah, I think we just do a lot of damage. What the fuck even hit me? Oh, I froze one of the... I froze one of the spheres, and then I walked into it. Now, that's a crazy hit for that guy. He's gonna put that on his Reddit. Resume hit Isaac once. After camoing into the floor. I must say... Curse of the Unknown is pretty far. Curse of the Lost. I tend to be somebody that says, do I like curses? Not really, but I appreciate them for actually influencing how I think of engaging on certain floors. And this one sucks. Because really what it does is just be like, alright, well I can't see my map, so I'm not even trying to look for the secret room. And if I didn't find my item room before, like, whatever, that sucks. And also the floors are just larger because, you can't see them. Like, they add, like, extra rooms to each floor, and it's just like, fuck. Hey, Curse of the Lost, unfortunately. So that's the third one this run. Good thing we have, I don't know, what's it called? The Mind? I feel like the Void should just not be able to... Okay, here's my pitch. Void should not be allowed to have curses. If it does, it should just not be allowed to have this one in particular. Because it is just nauseating how long some of these floors can last. If you don't get lucky, and this is the first floor, like, first fight Delirium, like, GG, I guess. Okay, so you did prove a level of compassion I haven't seen and felt probably my whole life. Okay. It's definitely not true. But I do appreciate them doing that. I'm just gonna Algis and walk in your face. Apparently I'm fighting 2 Deliriums at once. And by fighting, I mean I'm like just walking in your hitbox and then you're probably dying just because I have a particularly overpowered build with like 80 damage. Okay. Like, this is already done, dude. I was expecting this to be a little longer, but I don't know, I guess chocolate milk C-section's like one of the best things you can get in the entire game. Rip Bozo, I guess. Dude, and I remember when I played Ultra Hard on stream, and this fight actually took a while, but it also, I didn't have any bosses that were, like, difficult. But I also was, like, at, like, 7 damage. Yeah, it was a good run. Just like that, GG. Wow. Well, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't, check my links in the description. I will see you in the next one. Go watch my funny shorts when I post them, because they're funny. Ah.